Well, I mean, obviously, I love the physical nature, the winning culture that the Lions has been having. You know, what I'm saying over the past few years, and kind of being familiar, being up north, playing in Minnesota a little bit, and then you know, what I'm saying being able to come back up north, which I'm very familiar with. Being up here was a big part of my decision, and then the familiarity with the coaching staff, just being around those guys, being able to meet them, and obviously having that relationship with Shep, was a big decision for me.
Corey?
Hey DJ, welcome to Detroit. We read about you and saw that you had dealt with blood clots during the 2024 season. Just what was that experience like, and how did that affect the way you prepare and train and with your workouts and whatnot?
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough experience just going through, you know what I'm saying, the injuries and the different setbacks that came along with that and obviously the blood clots. But, you know what I'm saying, that didn't kind of stop me. It kept me going. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, they just showed my resilience and the blood clots were just a part of the process, you know what I'm saying? I had those things, but it didn't stop me from working out. I was able to work out, but I couldn't sweat. So during my workouts, I lift a little bit, and then if I feel like I'm about to sweat, I go run in the freezer. You know what I'm saying? Cool off a little bit, then come back. This all happened when I was in Carolina trying to get back on the field. So it was a lot that went into the process of getting back on the field, but eventually I was able to get back out there and make plays.
Tim?
Hey DJ, welcome to Detroit. Just curious, what how much you're looking forward to playing with a guy like Aidan Hutchinson. Just what you know about him, and what kind of a duo do you guys think that you can be on the edge?
Oh yeah, man. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I watched a lot of his tape. And that guy's he's relentless, man. He does everything. You know what I'm saying? He gets after the passer. He makes plays in the run in the backfield. And, you know what I'm saying? He drops some coverage every now and then, but not much. But I feel like my game is kind of similar because I'm able to rush. I'm very physical on the edge. Not many people running that way. And I'm also be able to drop in coverage and make plays. You know what I'm saying? I make plays all over the field. Picks, touchdowns, all different type of things. So I feel like we'll be able to complement each other, you know what I'm saying? Whichever way, you know what I'm saying, Coach Shep wants us to.
Thanks.
Justin?
Hey DJ, can you just build up a little bit on the relationship with Shep? I believe you guys went to the same high school. How far does that relationship go back, and what's maybe the how it's developed over the years?
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. Shep was, you know what I'm saying, kind of like almost a guy. You know what I'm saying. When I was in high school, everybody we all looked up to him. We didn't really know him much, but we all looked up to him when he was in LSU, and obviously when he got to the league. But our relationship has kind of grown over the years. I got to know him a little bit when I was in Minnesota. We talked a little bit before the games, but not much. But when I took my visit a couple of days ago, I was able to really get like a good, you know what I'm saying, overview of just him and how he is and the type of player he was and being able to build that relationship. We Our parents grew up from like a mile away from each other, which is crazy. And obviously same high school, but just having that relationship with him and familiarity with him was big in my decision.
And I want to build a little bit more on the Aiden conversation as well. When you are playing opposite an elite guy like that, the attention he commands, can you just explain a little bit on like what kind of opportunities that creates for you on the opposite side?
Oh yeah, it creates a lot of opportunities. Just the elite pass rusher and elite playmaker he is, it kind of gets him a lot more of the attention as far as like the chips and different things like that. But you know what I'm saying, throughout my career, I've been getting chipped as well. So I feel like just what I bring, it'll allow me to free him up. Obviously, he's going to free me up, but it'll allow me to free him up at times as well. So I feel like we'll complement each other well.
And just one more from me. Went back and looked just a little bit of your tape last year. You seem very confident and comfortable in the 2 point stance. I'm just wondering what's your history in rushing in different stances, and why is the 2 point the right one for you?
I mean, I've done both. I did the 3 point a lot early in my career, and then later in my career, 2 point. The 2 point just allows me to see a lot more. Just allow me to see what's going on, kind of diagnose what the offense is trying to do to me, where they're trying to crack me, crack block me, or chip me. Just see different things. Allows me to use my mind and be able to see what's going to happen before it happens. But obviously, I'm going to implement getting back in that 3 point stance, which is going to allow me to have a little bit more burst. You know what I'm saying? Getting off the rock. So being able to do both this year would be big for me.
Appreciate you, DJ. Welcome to Detroit.
Back to Newland.
You might not have faced him in practice too much or anything like that, but obviously Lions also signed Cade Mays this free agency period. Just curious what you can tell us about him as a player and a person.
Ah, man, Cade's a dog, man. I've been familiar with Cade since he was in high school. My little brother and him kind of came up together, going to the Under Armour All-American camps and different things like that. So I've been familiar with Cade a lot when he was at Georgia and obviously Tennessee. But Cade's a dog. Also is a great guy off the field. We talked a lot after I signed about, you know what I'm saying, just how excited we were being in Detroit and being able to, you know what I'm saying, get up here and really showcase our abilities. But nah, Cade's a good dude and I'm excited for him.
And then you guys obviously made the playoff appearance with Carolina last year, revitalized season for that franchise. Just how cool of an experience was it to be able to reach the playoffs and how motivated are you to get back with this team?
Oh yeah. Oh no, it was really cool because you know what I'm saying, I was able to kind of see what it was before and just what it takes to get, you know what I'm saying, over that hump and get to the playoffs. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, that's just part of the process. Obviously Super Bowl is the goal, but just being able to get over that hump, kind of see the work that we had to put in to get to where we were, you know what I'm saying, last year was big, but obviously the goal is even bigger this year, being in Detroit.
Thank you.
Corey.
And DJ, you see you're here on a 1 year deal. Sometimes people look at it as a proven deal or can look at it as an opportunity. Like, what does success look like for you when the season ends here in Detroit?
Um, Really just making plays, you know what I'm saying, being the best defender that I can be for this team, obviously helping us propel and get to that Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? We're really close. We got the guys to do that. So just getting to that bowl, man, that's the biggest thing for me and being able to do whatever Coach Shep and the guys need me to do on the field.
All right, let's go. Last one, Reiner.
Yeah, DJ, did they kind of talk to you about what kind of role they envision for you, like what responsibilities they really want you to kind of like focus in on going forward with the team?
Nah, we didn't really get too in depth as far as what I'll be doing exactly, you know what I'm saying, on the defensive line and within the scheme. But, you know what I'm saying, they obviously told me that they'll allow me to be able to use my versatility um within the defense. So I'm excited about that. And you know what I'm saying, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to win.
And can you describe, I guess, just your play, I guess, in previous places as far as all encompassing what you did? I mean, you were on the field, I guess, quite a bit. They didn't have to take you off,
Yeah.
and the rundowns and such. I mean, so I mean, how do you view yourself as an edge player? Do you, I mean, pass rushing, run different? What do you think are your strengths, weaknesses, whatever?
Um, I feel like I can do it all. You know what I'm saying? I've made plays in every phase of the game. I've set the edge hard. I've gotten to the quarterback and you know what I'm saying, I've dropped in coverage, got interceptions, different things like that. So I feel like I can bring a lot to the defense. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, I got banged up. I've been banged up the last couple of years dealing with the quad and all that. But this year's was my first offseason being able to train and not rehab. So being able to get stronger, get better, get faster, it's going to allow me to have a much better year this year. So I'm excited to get back on the field.